Hello everyone, this is Trevor. Today we're going to do the alternative solution to this lab. It's exploiting cross-site scripting to steal cookies. So this is kind of a bonus. We've already solved it using the intended way, and now we'll just do that alternative way that does not require burp collaborator. Just to reintroduce the lab, so there's a stored XSS vulnerability in the comments function. There's a victim user that will view all comments and therefore execute our stored XSS. To solve the lab, we build an exploit that'll exfiltrate the victim's session cookie and then use that cookie to impersonate them. Okay, so let's take a look. Please remember to like and subscribe. Send me a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. And let's pull this up. So, the alternative to how it was intended to be solved. We still have our exploit here. What we're going to do, though, is write out enough JavaScript in our exploit so that the victim, when it gets executed, posts a comment with their session tokens. And then we'll read that comment, get the session tokens from it, and then impersonate them. So that's the goal. So let's get started here. We're on post ID 7. So let's just make sure, I guess, first that this is still working. Console.log. It still works like that. We can do a little bit of that, a little bit of that, blah, blah, at blah.com. And we won't do a website. Post this, and then we'll view it, and we expect to see the log here. Yep. All right. So we do have the exploit point. All right. So I think mostly I'm going to be working here at least to start. There's one thing that we need to be aware of, and that's that this form has a CSRF token. So we need to be able to read that, extract it so that we can include it in our post. So let's first get the post. So I'm going to define const post ID equals, let's do post 5. No other reason than it's not the one we're currently on. That seems like a good one. All right. So next we want to, in our JavaScript, we want the victim to visit that post and to read the CSRF token. So what if we do like a function get post HTML post ID, and then const response equals fetch. We're going to need to do fetch will return promise. What if I do await fetch, and then the URL, we want post, and I'm getting this from right here, post, question mark, post ID equals, I did backticks instead of quotes so that I could do $ this post ID, and I'm making the variables look like Python instead of JavaScript. That kind of bothers me a little bit. All right, so let me edit this. Post ID So, oh, and to do, we want a wait here. No, we want not a wait, but async. And then a wait. And we just want to get this response. Whoops. I want to edit this. I want my cursor there, shift enter. And then I want const HTML equals await response dot text. This way we get the HTML content and then we'll return that. Return HTML. All right, that looks reasonable to me. Let's do console.log get post. See, even the function is HTML, or is, camel is Python case and not, I know this is very, I don't know the right word, anal of me, but whatever. We're in JavaScript. Let's write like JavaScript. Get post HTML. All right. Appreciate you humoring me. Console.log get post HTML, and then we'll do our variable, which our variable is still Python case. I'm going to leave it for this query. So we should see the HTML of that post. Nope. Response is not defined. Oh, because I misspelled it right there. Response. Dang it. Let's rerun that. Come on. Oh, we need to do... Crap. How do we... Don't we need to, like, call it with await? Await. There we go. Woo. Sweet. So we got the HTML. Here's that CSRF token we need. Let me write this down now that we have it. Good. Copy message. Let's go to our here. I'm going to put this in Kate just to keep it safe. I think Git. Okay. That looks good. I'm going to make sure that we know we need to const post ID equals, and we'll just do it the same. All right. Next, we need to get the CSRF token. So let's turn this HTML into, have JavaScript view it as HTML, and that way we can use like the DOM tools. To do that, let's do function get CSRF token. We need, what if we called the other one from this? So post ID, like that. And then const HTML equals our other function, await. What was our other function named? Get post HTML. Get post HTML. We gave it the post ID. And then, so now that we have the HTML as text, we need to, let's do const parser equals new DOM parser. Instantiate that object. And then we will do const DOM equals parser dot what is it? Parser dot parse from string. I think that's right. We need to get an HTML and then the type, which is text / HTML. Okay. So if that's right, let's do this. Console.log DOM. Is DOM? Oh well, we'll try that. Await is only valid in async functions. Do we need to do it async? Didn't I just remove that? Okay. Get CSRF token of 5. Console. Dang it. Stupid keyboard. Yep, that's right. I'm blaming the keyboard, not my crappy typing. HTML document. It returned it so fast. I'm not sure if we did it right. Did we do it right? How would we know? Let's do, instead of console log, let's try getting our element now. And let's return it. So return DOM dot get elements by name. The name is CSRF. I don't need to copy that. CSRF. We want to get it, this will return an array, so we want the first element of that array. And we don't want the whole element, we just want the value. Let's try that. And then let's do console log get CSRF token for 5. Document get elements by name. Yeah, I don't think we... Do we need... Is it async here? Or do we need, like... How did we do it before? We want this to wait. Wait. Do we want this to be async? Does that mean our console.log? What if we did right here, await? Hey, look at that. Sweet. So the await just says, you know, don't execute this right away. Wait until we get a response, the promise back successful, and then act upon it. So that looks like a CSRF token. Wait, get CSRF token. Now that we've got that, we just need to post a comment. So let's try posting a comment now. So we need function post comment. We need to know the post ID and the comment that we want to post. All right. Let's get the CSRF token here. So const CSRF token equals, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do await here without doing async at the beginning. Await get CS. Honestly, I'm just not that good at JavaScript async and await yet. So that should get the token. Crap. I need to know. I want to open this in a new tab without ruining everything I already have. Because what I want to do is post this comment name email at email.com and we'll leave website blank. The reason I want to do this is I want to see what it looks like. So proxy HTTP history post comment. So we post to this URL. That's important to know. It has a session. I don't know if that's required. We'll figure that out. Well, JavaScript will automatically include it, so no problem there. CSRF. So let's just copy this and go. What did I? Oh, and we need to. Let's copy this first. And crap, let's paste something here. Because we'll need to know that. And I need to go here. See if let's just paste that for just a second. And we'll const URL equals this. And then we also need the structure, what this looks like. Let me do this, space, space, comment, this. Okay, so our const comment is going to equal, I'm going to use backticks, and then CSRF equals $, boom, CSRF token, ampersand, post ID equals $, post ID, ampersand, comment equals, here's $. Oh no, for our comment, we want, oh yeah, document.cookie, and we could, you know, use that. Let's do it. Let's do BTOA this. So we'll base64 it. I don't know. We can reuse some of our code from before to, you know, unencode it or decode it, rather. And then we need ampersand name equals name, ampersand email equals email, %40 email.com. Do we want this? We need to have it URL encoded. Ampersand website equals. Ooh. Remember, this doesn't need. That's good. post ID, that's good. So I'm just checking what else needs to be URL encoded. CSRF token is fine. That doesn't need to be URL encoded. Post ID is just an integer, that's fine. And by, base 64ing this one, we don't need to URL encoded because all those characters should be fine. I think. We'll find out. All right. Do we need to... Oh. That's the body. I said that. This is the body of our request, not the comment. Sweet. Now we just need to create the request. So fetch the URL. We are going to use some options here. The first one is method. It's going to be a post. We need to provide the proper header for this, which is this form encoded. I think this is going to tell it what format the body is in. Our other option is multi-part form. But to do that, we would need to use a different, we need to write a little bit more JavaScript. So I'm just going to do this, headers. And then this is an object. Content type. And then we'll paste this. Can be, we don't need content type anymore. We don't need a trailing. Do need one here. And then we need the body. So body equals, and we already figured that out. We don't need any quotes. We just put body here. That looks good. I think that is it. Let's send this. Dang it. So I need to do async function. Ah, crap. It's not the best editor. You go one too many down. Okay. There we go. Oh, and I named it post comment. We'll fix that when we write it out in our script. Okay, so now we should be able to do, wait. Now we should be able to just do post comment. Give it the post ID. We'll do 5 and the comment. No, why are we going to give it the comment? We don't need to give it the comment because we defined the comment already. While we're here, I'm going to fix this. Okay. Post comment 5. We didn't await it, so we'll give it a second here and then we'll visit post ID 5. Look at that. That is freaking beautiful. I love that. Let's check. So this is just our own. And we'll do code as base 64. That is freaking awesome. Really happy with how that all worked out. Oh, crap. No. No. Where's the console? I should not have done that. Can I arrow up or anything? Whew. Thankfully. All right. Let's try. Now that this is working. Post comment. We need this get CSRF token. Hope you guys are following along. I know I'm doing some weird stuff here. I need not post comment. I need the get CSRF function. And I was using, so I'm basically using this because I wanted to make sure everything worked. So it's probably would have been easier to write it all out in Kate and then troubleshooted the problems and the other ones. All right, so let me make this full screen so we can view. And since we are already using 5, I'm going to change this to post ID. And when we execute it, we'll use a different one. So let's just look it over, make sure everything looks how we want. Remember, async. So when we call this, we need to call await in our script. Now that we have those, our exploit should be just await post comment and then the post ID. That should be it. And running this function will get the CSRF token. It'll post the, let's remove this line. We don't need that. It'll post as a cookie or as a comment, it'll post the document.cookie base64 encoded, which then in Python, we can read that, decode, and then impersonate that session. So just to finish this off, we'll need a script tag here, a script and script here. Await. Let's do, that looks good. I think we're set. I think this is going to be our whole exploit. So let me lower that. We're going to do Vim. We're going to call it bonus or alternative. Let's call it alt solution. And then what's the stealing cookies? Stealing cookies. Let's look up what we did last time. Copy this as our starting point. Our payload's definitely going to be different. Let me just remove that for now. We will need that. We will need to post our comments. We don't need this. I'm going to leave this for now, and I'm going to just comment all this out. All right. Let's put our payload in. Copy. We don't need an F string because none of the interpolation will be done in Python, any of the interpolation, like this line, will be done in JavaScript. And yeah, sure, we'll do blog one, post 1. Now we need to we need to wait like, I don't know, 4 seconds. Import time. So let's do time. Time. You just sleep with, isn't it time? How do you sleep? Dang it. Python. Sleep. 5. Time. Dot sleep. 5. Import time. All right. Sorry. Time dot sleep. We'll do 5 seconds. And then we need to read comments from post ID. So the way we are going to do that is we're going to have a URL like this, and then we'll do regex to pull that out. Do we already have in the blog, a read the post type get post? This will work. Get post. So blog.get post, and we'll give it the post ID. Whoops. Resp equals, and then we'll do print resp. Ooh, that is a lot. I'm excited for this one. It's a lot going on. It's a tough one. So let's Control D this. Python alt solution. Let's get make sure this still works. Does. Go home. Grab this. Paste it. Oh, you know what's going on right here? Whoops. We're still using collab, and we're not going to need collaborator in this one. Sleeping, we should put an info here. Response, oh, dang it, I didn't do print response dot text. Log.info, sleeping for 5 seconds. Getting blog post, and print resp.text. Come on. What post ID, post comment, post ID? Oh, we're doing 5. 5, which is right here. So instead of reading the one we should fix this up so that it makes more sense, but hi, look at that. Sweet. We should have more than, shouldn't we have more than just one? Right now, I only see one. which leads me to believe something worked. Maybe this is just the one that we did manually and none of the victim ones worked. Uh-oh. Let's view post 5. Yeah, this is the one we've already checked, right? Comment. Boom. Yep. So ours didn't work. Why didn't ours work? Let's go to post 1 and see if we get... Yeah, we do. Dang it. Where is this? Oh, wait. So how do we want await here? Do we need it? What if we just didn't care and left that off? We don't care to await. We just want it to post it. Ah, look at that. That looks much better. See how much longer it is? Sweet. Let's go here. A, B. And we got both secret and session. Yes. Okay. Now we need to write our regular expression to pull that out. We want to key off something known. Class comment. Doesn't it show the author? What's our... Am I just missing it? Avatar name. That's going to be what we key off. Because that'll be specific to what we want. So we'll do image source. And we need multi-line. Name. NP. This is the close paragraph for what? Where does this? Oh, it opens here. So we'll give it a distinctive name, something we can find in regex, and then we'll get the starting P after that. Read everything until the ending P tag. That sounds like a plan. Okay. To put that into motion, let's create a random string. I used to have a good function for creating a random string, but I can't think of what it is. The reason I want to create a random string is that will make sure that it's always unique for the name. Def random string. Let's input the length. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do this yet, but let's import string. That seems like a good library to start with. So, and then I need another window. Do we need we don't need this anymore. So I'm going to close this, discard. I'm going to open up another one. Python import string dot. I'll do ASCII lowercase. So avail chars equals ASCII lowercase string. And then we want like for X in, no, yeah, in range 0 to length. And then we want a random selection. And I believe Python has that in random. Import random. Let's do the same here. Import random. Random dot rand int. We could do, isn't there random choice? I think that's what I want. Choice. Let's try help on this. Method of random. Choose a random element from a non-empty sequence. And I'm pretty sure we can put, so let's do A, B, C, D, a string as that sequence. Random dot choice. Boom. That's what we want. All right, so to use that, I'm going to put that here. Do random dot choice of string of avail chars 20. We'll say like the length is 20. That'll give plenty of entropy for our purposes, I believe. Now we need to results equals, we'll give it a list. No, we'll just give it a string. Might as well. And then we'll just do res equals res. We'll do res plus equals this. And then we'll return res. All right, the purpose of this was to give us a unique string. So in case we have to do this multiple times, once we have that unique string, I want to plug that in as the name here. So that means I do need F here. So that means I need to change all the existing curly braces to double curly braces so that Python doesn't think it needs to do anything with them. Lots of them in here. All right. Post that. Here's a bunch. See any others? Got one here, and one here, one here, and start one here. Whew. Hopefully we got them all. Now that we've done this, I want to provide the name. So name equals random string with a length of 20. Post ID. We should also, well, whatever. This one will always pull the last one, the right name. So like, I don't know if I've done a good job of explaining why I want this random string. So on post 5, as we saw right now, was it post 1 or post 5? Five. See how we have this, the document cooking multiple times? What the random string is going to be able to allow us to do is know exactly which comment was the result of our current run. And we'll do that in the regex. We'll pull that out. So we're going to make sure that our name here, we're going to interpolate this with Python. So I'm just going to put that name. So that's the only one we're doing in Python. The rest will get passed through and work in JavaScript. Let's log this. So log.info random comment name, put F here, move that there. And then we'll print response. All right, I feel much better about that one. It's gonna be a long video, isn't it? Let's make sure everything still works. Name. Uh-oh. I thought F name should have been changed there. What happened? This is the one we just ran, but name is not changed. Oh, crap. It's probably because our exploit on post ID 1. Let's change this to 2. So what I think is happening is that we have a comment that is before the one we just posted that gets read and executed first. Let's just change this to 2. Run that. There we go. See, now we got a cool name that will be easy to regex off of. A lot of work just for that. All right. So we want pattern equals re.compile. We need raw text. In this, we want to start. We remember how we did that re.dot all and re.m, or is it multi-line? Import re. Honestly, I don't remember, so I'm gonna do Control D. I know we did it before. So did we do it in SQL injection or in cross-site scripting? Let me do grep-r re.dot. We'll just try that. re multi-line. That's setup tools. We did it in these 3 SQL, or these 3 SQL gems. Flags equal is what we want. Oh, and we have to do this whole thing, don't we? Sweet. All right. Let's go down to the regex part, we will paste this pattern. And I don't think we can do cat SQLI listing contents Oracle. Let's just look at that one. Find. So we just defined the pattern and then did that. So that's how we're going to do it here. D. And then, all right. Pattern resp.text with those two flags. And then we want print M1. Pattern. It's going to be dot asterisk, and then we want name. So F name dot asterisk boom, and then P capture group dot asterisk question mark, and then the end capture group. This is what I think we need. Let's see how well we freaking did. None type is not subscriptable. Where is that? Oh, did not M. So it returned none, which is unfortunate. So let's just save all of this and go back to IPython. We'll say A equals, I'll triple quote it, A equals that. And then over here, oh, we need to import RE. And then we'll set name equals to this guy. Let me copy from up here. And then pattern equals this, that. Oh, instead of resp, we want A. M0. The whole thing it matched. M1. So this worked. This did not. Why didn't this work, but this did? Post ID 5, which is the same as this one. Getting block post. Oh, this is, no, right here. Getting post ID 5. Let's try it again. No. What? Oh, I didn't write this. It's not subscriptable. I don't know what's going on here. It's none. resp.text, print resp.text, print pattern flags, and it was just a single bar. Yep. Oh, suck. Look, this name isn't changing every time. Name, random comment name. Random comment name is this, but it's not getting substituted here. Okay, so let's do this, and we'll do dot format name equals name. I don't know if it was the F string that's messing up, but let's just try this. Nope. We still are getting that same static. Oh, and this is a case again with the post. Crap. We want to post to 5. We're going to move this to 3. And I don't like that. Keeps screwing us up. I'm pretty sure this is the reason. Random comment name is IBB. IBB. It worked that time. And we got our match object. It was all because the previous exploits on 2 were being exploited again, ran again, rather than the newer one. Ugh. All right. So we're going to assume everything is right. I'm going to delete this. I'm going to delete this. And we're going to go res equals. So I'm basically going to redo this code. Res equal, instead of results here, I'm going to use M1 encode. And I'm going to use the exact same code we did before to solve this mother. Last time, so we need to use a different one here, which we used 3, commenting on post 3, so we need to do 4 here. We can comment on the same, have the exploit or the credentials written to the same post. We just don't want our exploits written to the same post as we did before. Let's change this sleep. 5 seconds is a little long. Let's do 3. Write this, and I think we have this solved. Finally. Let's run it. Lab is solved. Ooh, that is freaking awesome. I'm really happy with that. Boom. So just to recap on what we did. We started off with JavaScript. We created our exploit script that would read the HTML from the page that we wanted, convert that into something we could manipulate, and then extracted the CSRF token from the form. We needed to do that in order to do our session writing attack, where we get the victim to post a comment using that CSRF token, and the body of the comment was the document.cookie. Then we read the blog post and the comments, used regular expressions to find the comment we wanted, extract that, decode it, and then separate the cookies, and then go to my account with that session and secret cookies and to impersonate the user. Once we were able to impersonate the user, the blog was solved. Whew, I like this one. So this was a good challenge. Lots of JavaScript. My JavaScript needs work, but it was a good challenge. And making them both work together, we did run into a few errors by having our old payloads be on the same page as the newer ones. The old ones were taking priority, and so changes to our code wasn't reflected in the results. Anyway, let me know what you think about this one. It's a cool one. I liked it. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much. Goodbye.